Hello, hello. I hope everything works fine because I had some the Wednesday evening issues with something. Because streaming is a little bit more complicated than, especially if you want to stream on so many channels, like YouTube, Facebook, three channels, two YouTube channels, Calypso Media and Calypso Live, and we are on Steam. I don't know. And so there were a few things didn't work well. But now I hope you can hear me. Der Siegwart, hello at Gaming TV. Hello, I saw your message before we started or before I I went live here by myself. Today I have another guest. But today is more like, in the last streams we did more progress and you could ask the developers interesting. I'm very red. Oh, yes! And I know the reason why. I can tell you the reason why I'm red. Okay, but first of all, Abe is here. Hello, Abe. It's a long time ago we streamed together. How are you?
Hello, Patrick. It's lovely to be back on the stream, man. It's
Yeah.
uh, it's great to be back like old times.
Yeah, nice. Um, yes, the reason why I'm red is this is the focus assist on the camera, and so it's very easy because I'm alone here and I can switch and I can see, okay, yes, I'm in focus, and these red lines mean yes, man, you are in focus, but this can be really disturbing. So I have the option to get up, and yes, I will do that. Um, Maybe Abe, you can tell the people in the meantime. I'm just going around the table that we are playing Spacebase. What's about the game? When will it be released? Etc. Etc. That would be awesome.
Sure.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, no
Okay.
problem, Patrick. So yeah, tonight we'll be playing Spacebase Startopia, and this is a strategy management game from developer Realm Forge Studios, which will be coming out on the 26th. So not too far away at all, 26th of March. This is a great little game. It's got a fantastic sense of humor to it, like all Realm Forge games do. It's very sort of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy in its humor. It's got that very sort of British charm to it. And I think Realm Forge have done a great job at adapting that. So yeah, hope everyone really enjoys it. And Patrick and I will be bouncing around the three different areas on the base, which is sort of the bio area, the fun area, and the sub area where you have the sort of industrial section. So depending on what Patrick wants to do, I think we'll just jump between the different sections and see what happens. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy the stream, and I guess I'll
So,
keep entertaining you till till my host comes back here. But yeah, so we have this one coming out on PC and PlayStation 4, 5, and Xbox. All the Xboxes and Nintendo Switch coming at a later date at the moment. But for
okay.
now, we'll be
Let's
doing
check that
the
out. Am I
PC
still
version.
red? No, no. I'm I'm back. Yeah.
He's
That's
back. He's back, ladies and gentlemen.
back at him. Cool. Der Sieg war Thai Ape, yeah. Nice. Nice that Ape is back, and especially my glasses are back, but they're blinking. That is unfortunate. Oh, come on.
I think we should start calling these streams Wednesday technical issues with Abe and Patrick.
That's a good name, yeah. But as soon as you guys do not recognize that things are running not so good. But no, there are other streamers that have some technical issues from time to time. It's okay. So I think I can live with this color. My space-based glasses. Can you see them now, Abe? My glasses.
Yes, I can. No, they're very fancy. I like them a lot.
Yes, they're cool. Okay, yeah, we will play a little bit Space Base Startopia tonight. And the point is that we had so much, that we made so much progress in the last Space Base streams. We had Florian from Realm Forge here, and one of our producers. And we'll have two streams, Space-Based Startopia, at the end of the month when the game will come out. So today we will just have a hanging out stream, and in 2 weeks we will have a little bit more progress. The reason is I don't want to spoil that much, so I could show you all the missions in that game, but I don't think that is a good idea. What do you think, Abe?
Yeah, I think there's a really good story in the game. So I think we just give people a taste of what to expect in terms of the gameplay and the tone of the game, and just a broad overview, really.
Yes, that's right. And we can show you some more missions that are not in the beta later this month. And yes, you can play this game if you purchase it. You can play the beta version with some really nice missions. And on Xbox, I don't know if you mentioned that, if you buy it or pre-order it on the Xbox, you will get a game preview access, which is just like the beta version on PC. That's pretty cool, I think.
Yeah,
And
yeah, absolutely. We've had the PC beta running for quite a while now. That was I can't even remember when we launched that one, but Xbox has come into the equation, and yeah, we'll have PlayStation 4 and 5 at launch as well. So everything covered.
awesome. And I don't know if I should play it with the keyboard and mouse, because I can play it with the controller, and I think this is a good way to show you that game, because I know a lot of people that are playing on console, and they believe those are games you can only play on PC with mouse and keyboard. But I can show you that it's definitely possible to play this game with a controller. And I think that was either a small can or Patrick is giant. What? What? I have to shrink myself down, and I mustn't forget that. Oh, first I should start the game.
I can confirm Patrick is he's. I've actually met him, and he's 12 feet tall. So
Oh man. So, okay. What's going on here? Why can't you see me? Huh. I know. Yes. But now there is another screen in the background. Single player. Jump to campaign level. I will play something which is not so stressy, because like I said, we want to hang around a little bit here, which is the prison planet, and this mission is part of the beta.
I think we're quite zoomed in there, Patrick. Are you able to zoom out the game
Oh yes, thanks.
screen a little bit? No problem.
That's no problem.
The crime rate here is 99% with a 1%
Transform
margin of error.
and nope.
Commander, after valuable resources were
I wouldn't want everyone to miss out on the
found
lovely UI.
Military Republic has graciously shown mercy and now wants to get the criminals off the planet.
Top left
Yeah.
corner of the game looks promising, says Snofford. Yeah, that's about right.
But that is
10 out of 10. Top left corner of the game.
but that is the point. You have such a micromanagement here in that studio, and then if something went wrong, so yeah, I solved that Facebook problem I told you, Abe.
Yeah.
They just moved that option to another spot.
situations in store for you.
We have some crates. You always should check out this place here on your Spacebase Startopia, because sometimes in the missions there are some crates. Oh, Val, no. So if the game sound is too loud or or not, then you can give us a hint. The top left looks promising. Yeah, that's what you meant. Okay, we have an airlock in a crate here, so we don't have to build it. That means we don't have to spend our energy. Cargo hold in a crate. A recycling station, that's very helpful, especially in the beginning. Communication center, that also. So, okay. The game is a little low. Okay. Let's wait a bit, because we wanna talk a lot of stuff through, Abe and me, and there is nothing interesting to hear. It's a nice soundtrack. So you can see I play this on with a controller. So communication. Come on, here, yes. Own, here it is. Communication center. Build it up like a boss. Bam. Next thing, recycling station. Why not?
The communication center is the one that has the whale-looking, the dolphin-looking characters working at it. Is it not? It's Leviathans, I think they're called.
No, the Bugrathorians.
A bug. Oh, that's the
The bugs.
Bugrathorians. Okay.
Yeah. Those are telepathically talented creatures.
Don't tell people about the bugs, Patrick. We're not supposed to tell people about the bugs.
But there is always a nice story behind these races. Bugrathorians, also known as bugs, are a telepathically plagued species that will telepathically communicate all of their thoughts to others unless they talk almost incessantly. Perfect as communicators.
And I know a few people like that, for sure.
Yeah. We have to hire a few of these guys. At the moment we only have the possibility to hire 3. That's not enough to run it in a good way. Build. So you can see where we can build a berth. Let's use the blueprint. You can also customize it by yourself. Oh, what's very important is a fuzzy station. If these things are working too fast now for you, or you are interested in that game, at the moment we're running a series of strategy guides on Calypso Live on the YouTube channel. Good evening, hi. What's the name? Hatnix.
Hatnix? Yeah.
Hatnix, yeah, good evening, hi. On Calypso Live, on our YouTube channel, we're running a series of strategy guides. The first one came out last week. The second one, which is related to the fuzzies, those are these guys here, will be out tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central European Time. You can check that out. And if you buy that game and you need some help, let us know in the comments. Maybe you have some ideas about future strategy guides about that game. We would love to help you out. So we will hire... oh, okay. We now have 5 Bugrathorians. I'm always looking that I have twice the amount of aliens I need.
You might need to send some of those guys packing, I think.
The reason is, if we go to the communication center here, you can see we have 4 slots, 4 workplaces, and now the communication center works very fine. But these bugs and all these other alien creatures, they need to rest and to eat and to sleep, and so you need 2 shifts at least. You know, and when they leave, then the next shift comes, and then the communication center works. The same as with the recycling station. You can just click on it, and then you can see we have 3 Telgor. That's the name of this race. 3 Telgor working on it. Check out if we can hire some more. No, not yet. Let's hire some. No, it's not possible though.
Commander, one of your visitors has been assaulted and robbed. I hope you're
Oh.
keeping an eye on the situation.
One of them is
Originally, one of the
robbed.
requirements of this test scenario
Okay,
was
we
that
need a
there be no
cargo
criminal
hold. That's
activity
what we
on
can
board.
buy, build.
Unfortunately, only electronic test subjects were able
And
to fulfill
open
that requirement.
that up. Oh, come on! What happened? Just the camera here. Bam. The cargo hold is important for our crates we produce in the biodeck. We will see that in a couple of minutes. I've played this game a lot. I can say it looks like it's gonna be my new favorite Calypso game. After
Overtaking Immortal Realms.
yes, because I'm in the last act of Immortal Realms.
Ah.
Almost done it, and now I need another game. And because for me there are no other games like Calypso games, and I need a new one.
Yeah, I don't like to play favorites, but I do have a very soft spot for Spacebase. It's pushing all my buttons with its colorful characters and its nice chill vibes and its sort of sense of humor as well. I really like it a lot.
Definitely, definitely. So our first personal progress is research visitor category tourists. That is this one. But first we have to unlock a few other things. So let's switch to the... Oh! I forgot something very important. And that is to build these garbage bots, because without them we cannot really run the recycling station, and we need this thing here for fresh air.
Patrick, a couple of comments saying we shouldn't say that Spacebase is our favourite too loud because El Prez will get upset and probably put us in the gulag. So maybe we keep that on the down low from here on.
Oh man, yes, that's a problem. So every time we see El Press walking around the office here, so everyone is pushing himself against the wall and don't touch him, don't look straight into his eyes, and he's the boss, he's running everything here at Calypso, and
True.
you don't want to mess with him.
The guy with the biggest beard is always the boss.
Oh, it's always the boss. And that was the thing back in school when you had to go to a new school. It was always important to find the boy with the biggest beard and hit him at
like
first.
prison. Like prison.
At primary school, find the guy with the biggest beard.
And stab him in the shower.
So we can that's nice, so we can start talking about our favorite prison movies.
What a great segue. That I'm gonna get a round of applause for that one. Beautiful.
I think Shawshank Redemption is the best prison movie.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. I think Green Mile and Shawshank are up there both.
And they're
Um,
both Stephen King adaptions.
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
We just talked about Stephen King stuff before that stream.
Derez Wolf saying, sounds like I've spent some time in the Gulag myself. No comment on that one, Derez Wolf. No comment. Give you a very political answer.
Everyone spent some time there.
Yeah, it's a rite of passage to work at Calypso.
Yes. It's the first day and then straight to the
Straight to the Gulag.
You have to survive the Gulag and then... Oh, greetings on Facebook. That's nice. Don't spoil it for us. Yes. Just have to answer on Facebook. So I have to pause the game. Sure. Yes, but do you know Undisputed? That movie?
Undisputed? No, I don't know that one.
It's with Wesley Snipes and Ving Rhames.
Oh, nice.
And it's a true man's movie, you know? No woman would ever watch that movie with you, I'm sure.
Lots of violence and sweating and people being nasty to each other.
Now the point is there is the heavyweight boxing champion.
Yeah.
Played by Ving Rhames. And he had some problems, some issues, and now he has to go to jail. And in jail there is someone, and all the people in jail say he's the best boxer of all time. And this is he's played by Wesley Snipes. And then everyone is moving forward to that unofficial fight of the century between Ving Rhames and Wesley Snipes.
I'm in. Everything you've told me about that movie sounds good.
Yes, but this is all you know, and I spoiled.
That's okay. I probably would have forgotten the premise by the time I get around to watching it anyway. So it'll be fun.
No, but it's a good movie. No, I will not build such a large disco.
Said no one ever.
According to recent surveys,
Said no one ever. You've got to build the biggest disco you possibly can all the time.
Then we can build 2 or 3 or so.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be awesome.
I'm really looking forward to seeing the crazy bases that people come up with this game. Like if someone just makes an entire floor that's just a full disco.
Oh, yeah.
Like a Berlin nightclub or something.
Yes, that's true. You can open all the doors, and then that would be awesome. So visitors care to make migrant workers. Research. Okay. What do we have? Run Starcat Cafe. We unlocked it. So some cat stuff here. A question which I asked a lot of people today is: have you ever heard of that series, The Leftovers?
Yes, the Lost fella. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. The guy who did Lost.
That's right. You are the first person today that could tell me, yes, I know that this series exists.
Wow. Obviously didn't do too well then.
Maybe. The point is that via Metacritics, and I think Rotten Tomatoes too, this series was named as the best series of the 2000s.
Wow,
of the century.
That is quite a big call.
Yes, and I told that to some guys here, and they checked their smartphones, googled that, and said, well, they're everywhere 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars. Yeah, just Google it, and it gets the best critics, the best votes of all the series. That's so amazing. I listened to a podcast yesterday, and they talked about this series. And I was completely hooked, and it's finished. It has 3 seasons, and the story is finished.
It's I've heard it described as one of the bleakest shows of all time, and that immediately makes me want to watch it.
Yes, it's available via Sky. So yesterday I booked Sky ticket because I want to see that show. And by the way, I can watch the Justice League movie next week, I think.
Oh, there's the Snyder Cut.
The Snyder Cut, exactly.
Yeah. Patrick, I just have to point out a very good thing that Derez Wolf said is that's a big proclamation saying it's the best show of the 2000s, seeing as we still have another 1,000 years left in the 2000s.
Yes, but you
pretty
can,
true.
Yes, okay, you can say the best series of the last 20 years,
There
but
you
this
go.
is also
That's more like it.
yeah, that's still a very big thing.
We could say the best series of the first 2,000 years.
Yes, okay.
BC, the first 2,000 years AD.
No, I'm really looking forward, and I started the series yesterday, but only a few minutes. Then my wife asked me if we could watch something together, and then I had to stop it because she's not interested in stories like The Leftovers have. So
Just a bit dark and depressing for her, sort of thing.
I think that science fiction thing is
okay.
not for her. We watched, what did we? There would have people up in arms. Talk over Sons of Anarchy. Yes, Sons of Anarchy. Oh, I haven't watched that series. This is not my type of setting. But my wife and we watched a series called... Oh, come on. I forgot the name, and it started so...
A visitor to the station has died.
What's the premise? If you describe the premise, I might be able, or chat might be able to get it.
No. You would find too many series like that. Okay, it starts, there is a woman. The woman is alone. She has a, 6 or 7-year-old son. And then she wants to meet her a friend in a bar. She's not coming, her friend, but then she meet a man, and they have a really nice evening. They're talking a lot, and in the end there is a kiss, but then nothing more. She's working as secretary in come on, what's the name? A brain doctor? No.
Neurologist?
No, not
Neurosurgeon.
No, where we can tell your problems to and stuff.
Oh, a psychiatrist.
So, yes, that's right. She's working as a secretary in such an office. Behind her eyes. Yes, that's it.
Oh, there you go. Perfect. Tenderfoot. Thank you for that.
Yeah, behind her eyes. That's right. And then she's working there, and the next day there is a new doctor, and this is that man from the last evening. But then you think, okay, it's that average story thing, but there is a twist in it, which was first kind of funny. And my wife thought it would be that typical love story, love affair story. This is her thing. But then this special... Do I win a free game code? Oh, I wish I had one. I would give it to you, definitely. Yes, it's her stuff, yeah, affair and love and all that stuff. But then there is this twist This twist is so cheesy. Then my wife, oh no, come on. Oh, come on. That was awesome. And it was really cheesy. But in the end, it was... I don't know if it was good or not. The ending of it was quite surprising. Yes, the ending was really good. But there was a point where I realized what's going on with that dude from the past, that heroin junkie. And there was one point where I said, okay, it's like this and that and this and that. But the last scene, that was really hard. So you watched it. Yeah.
I'm going to be honest, Patrick, you haven't sold me on that one.
Yeah, try it out. You will at a certain point you will start laughing. But then it turns in a better direction. It's not a waste of time.
Okay, well, at least that's
Yeah. And yes, as I see, it's impossible today to make any really good progress. Because talking about that stuff is so much fun.
It's true. And Snofford's not helping. He said, I like depressing and heavy movies. Me too. and I think Patrick does as well. So we could probably do a whole 6-hour stream on our favourite depressing, misery-filled films.
And yes, I watched. I told you before the stream. I watched this, the Golden Glove, the Golden Handschuh movie. That was really special. What else did I watch? I watched WandaVision. Did you?
Oh yeah. No, I'm not a Marvel guy, so I haven't really been keeping up with the Marvel stuff. But I heard people really enjoyed it.
Yes, except the last episode. That was so weak. That was really weak. The whole thing, I like that stuff with that sitcom. They had references to sitcoms all over the decades, and that was pretty cool. And the reason why these sitcoms were so important, that was also that was really good. But the last episode was so... It was not a typical Marvel series or movie, but the last episode was it.
That's disappointing. That's why I generally avoid Marvel stuff, because it is a bit predictable for me, and I prefer a weird art house film where I don't know what's going to happen, or series, something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Matt, we probably shouldn't talk too much about WandaVision because it's quite recent and people might not have seen it, I suppose.
Yes, no, I will not spoil. So we can unlock.
Technology has enabled you to reach the highest visitor category for this scenario. Now, if you can still manage to unlock the security station and brig, we can finally move on to the real
I will
world
tell you what,
scenario.
writing some, because I've been writing all the press releases for Spacebase, and it's just been so much fun. It really has. It's been a blast writing about this game, because it's you just get to be a bit more fun and tongue-in-cheek with everything. So I've really enjoyed writing our press releases for this.
Oh, amazing! You can be so creative, I think.
Yeah, exactly. There's been a lot of room for creativity, so it's yeah. There's been a lot of room for silly wordplay and puns and things and stuff that I really enjoy doing. So yeah, it's been awesome.
Yes, and I really enjoy that game. I'm looking forward when I can play the whole game on my Series S later this month.
Yeah, 26th.
Yeah. So I have it on my Xbox, that game preview, and I played it, and all the whole controls, it's so smooth, especially that flying around here, it feels like I'm flying my drone. No, it's really really good, really intuitive.
No, you're right, because it has that almost fisheye thing going on, doesn't it? Or the curvature of the floor gives it that feeling of flying like a drone over.
Yeah, that's
Over.
right.
Yeah. It's really interesting.
And it's so easy. So
I like just focusing. In these sorts of games, I always love focusing on one NPC and just watching them and seeing what they do.
yeah.
That's one of my favorite things to do in strategy games, and even something like GTA 5. I like following one person around and just seeing what they get up to. And
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's my little meta game that I play with games with large populations.
Ah, I see. A security station and a brick. Where's the brick? Here. Oh no, we first have to run the security station. Security. But one thing is, it moves really slowly at the moment. The reason is I captured some stuff from this game because of that strategy guides, and I set the camera movement to slow.
Okay.
But it's much better like this, and so people won't get sick.
Yeah, absolutely. We need to make sure of that. We don't want to go full in on the realism where people actually get nauseous from being in space. So
More than 50 visitors have been robbed to date.
it's okay.
I know
Tenderfoot saying the original Startopia is one of my favorite games of all time. Thank you for making this. Well, we love that as well. And we thought it was about time it was introduced to a bunch more people. So you're welcome. And Realmforge is very happy to have done that as well.
It looks a bit chaotic. What do you mean? So you can build it up as you wish. So I have these berths here where they can eat and drink and they can sleep and they can have a shower. Here. Oh, we have to hire some leviathans. These are the guys that are important for our security station.
Ah, yes, that's my dolphin whale guys that I was talking about earlier.
Yes, that's right. There are here for security.
That's right. They're the bouncers of the station.
Yeah, the bounce. So here they are. Oh, an employee died. Oops.
Tenderfoot, we'll have to get back to you on the Steam Workshop question. No modding support at this point, but we are looking into things, so we'll keep you posted, mate.
Leviathans, dirty cops. I wouldn't dirty. We need dirty cops. And later we can build a mech droid here. Maybe we can make it. Oh, and we have drones. That's also pretty helpful. We will show you what they are doing. But now we need the brick.
Yeah, the mechs basically do all the fighting for you. No, none of our employees or none of our employees get paid enough for one, so they're not going to fight for you. And our visitors certainly aren't. I mean, you wouldn't go to Disneyland and then if Disneyland gets invaded, expect to defend Disneyland. So the mechs do all the dirty work.
That's right. And we have these drones, and they can also fight. So if you watch the strategy guide #1, there are a couple of scenes inside it where they are fighting. I captured them when they are fighting against some shark-like aliens, pirates. So he's scanning. Yes, he's scanning some of the guests, and maybe he can find a criminal. Okay. Bonus objective: create security drone. 8. We have 4.
personally can only
I
applaud
think
the
we're gonna
decision
see
to
more
incarcerate
drones in the future
carbon-based
games
life
from
forms.
Calypso.
Commanders,
Yes.
Yeah, we do have a bit of a drone trend going on at the moment, don't we? With Caribbean skies and
Yeah.
this.
You're free to detain any visitor you want if you see anything suspicious, such as perhaps one
Space
of those
sharks. That sounds like a great theme from a trash movie. Absolutely, absolutely. Someone needs
Revenge.
to make that. Yeah, one
Revenge
of those
of the
straight to DVD like,
Yeah.
asylum films.
Yes, definitely. It has to be directly to DVD. Then Revenge of the Space Sharks.
Yes. Yep. And
We could
then
do something
Revenge
like
of the Space Sharks 3. This time it's personal.
yes, we can build a whole business around that, just like Blumhouse did. And he's making a lot of money.
Yeah, absolutely. Low budget, B grade horror
prison.
space movies.
Yeah. People would love it.
Well, there's space whales in this game too. So if you're into your sharks and your whales and your dolphins, this is the game for you. I do have to say.
We got one. We got one. And now straight to prison. And Florian from Realmforge told me that in a new update they were orange outfits when they are imprisoned.
Oh, that's great.
But I haven't it here. I focus on a stable version. And,
Oh, Patrick, this is like scenes from my lockdown life. And you're just looking down in there.
yeah.
Just wandering around, 4 meter squared area.
Oh, dang. Oh. So my lockdown situation is not so good too, because 3 kids, homeschooling stuff, and oh man. So I'm very, very happy to be here at the Calypso office.
Get a break.
Yes. So maybe tomorrow I will be at home. I'm not sure, but definitely on Friday. Yeah. Oh, I think we try to build some more fuzzies. That would be a good idea. This is the factory. There we can build that stuff. Fuzzies here. So we need build 3. So we need 3 of these fibers, I think. We can get it by hand if we have the right plants. Nope.
Derez Wolf saying we're going to announce a new DLC for Spacebase called Space Sharks. Watch this space,
Oh.
Derez Wolf. Watch this space.
Oh, that would be awesome. I think I have to open up that for more landscape stuff. I think that is yes. That's the thing. We can also terraform a little bit.
Yeah, make them a nice lake if they want to have a swim around.
No, not yet. I will focus more on the snowy surface, because we get those fibers from it, and we need a lot of them for the factory. And we have, yeah, I think transform that part
An employee
to.
just died, Commander.
Why are my employees dying?
That's a question you never want to have to ask.
That's a question for El Press. Hey, why are my employees all dying? So that's
Criminals are planning to break out of the brig and have placed bombs nearby.
oh, bombs.
Suppose it would be
That's not
appropriate
good.
for you to respond promptly.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm not so fast. Ah. Here's the bomb. And we can throw that into the recycling station. Bam. So, criminals rehabilitated. 7 out of 30. Get some more security drones. I don't know, can we build another security station? No, it's too much for now. And now I think it's... Why are there... So... Where are my doctors? I have hired enough of them. Ay.
They've all gone on strike at the same time.
I wonder who's gonna be host next week, yeah. Next week we will have, I think, another Warhammer 40k Mechanicus stream.
Ooh, nice one.
Mm-hmm.
You got a Casino person coming on for that, or?
Yes, Christian, like
Nice.
like the last time, and
Yep.
we have to finish an epic battle that we started last week, because I started this game, and you have to be really patient and prepare yourself, and the more you're playing and you're going to win some battles, this is so rewarding. Did you play Mechanicus? Did you have the
I
chance?
haven't, no. To be honest, I'm a bit intimidated by the Warhammer universe. I've never dived into a Warhammer game before, and there's a lot to learn, so I'm a little bit intimidated.
That's right. That was the same I thought, but it's very good for beginners, because you don't need to know that much about the lore,
Okay.
and it's a nice step into that if you're interested in a bit of that huge Warhammer universe.
Yeah.
No, but it's not a problem to get into that.
Very accessible for newcomers.
Yeah.
It's good.
Oh, my ratings are not so good. That's always the thing when I'm streaming, I'm talking and trying to play that game, then something went
Trying
wrong.
to be productive at the same time.
Yeah, that's so hard, because
Yeah.
that micromanagement. Maybe we have to give them a little bit more stuff here. Oh, I know the reason. You see, I forgot to build here garbage bots, and forgetting these things that can easily break your neck, because then no one wants to join your fun deck, and no fun deck,
No fun.
no fun. So okay, we have to
Just deck.
just deck. Yes.
As you wished, Commander. However,
I have
I
to
doubt
kill
this is an
a
appropriate
few of
choice
these
for this
vermins.
scenario.
Oh, come on. That's a club like I prefer it. Has to be dirty. Bugs.
Bugs running around everywhere.
Sweat is dropping from the ceiling.
They're going all out on that theme of that nightclub. It's underground bug cavern.
Come on, where are you? This game is buggy, yeah.
Yes, it
Buggy like a beach car.
Nice.
So, what do we need? Sleeping pot hotel. What about that? An arcade.
I wonder if you can build Well, when you can, we have the loot box lottery
Yes.
building available, which I just love the idea of that. It's very funny, where the aliens can line up and potentially win a new hat from the loot boxes.
I think I have to. Where is it? Loot box lottery. I have to unlock it first.
Ah, damn.
I got it.
Oh.
Black hole drop. Just unlocked it.
Yep, black hole drop as well. That's terrifying. The idea of going beyond the event horizon just for fun,
Just for fun.
just for lols.
Commander, a bomb has exploded near the brig.
Oh,
Next
no.
time you should disarm it instead.
Where's enough space for that? Yeah, use it right here. This is the loot box lottery, and now we have not enough energy for the black hole drop. But I think it looks more under control now.
At least we can get a few people addicted to gambling. That's the main thing.
Oh, yeah, look at this. There are some people dancing. They're sick, but they're dancing.
Oh no. That nightclub just gets more and more depressing as it goes along. Bugs, sweat, sick people.
Yes, if Romans were my customers, you would have a quite successful station.
That's very true. Very true.
That's true, but now it looks much better now. It looks much better now. So we have the loot box lottery running.
Ooh, a sly jab at Interstellar there from Snufford,
You've already rehabilitated two
saying
birds
it's a
of
better reason
I could almost believe
going
it.
beyond the event horizon for fun than trying to communicate with yourself in the past via a bookshelf.
Oh, you
I
see,
like Interstellar. I like it a lot. It's a good movie.
Interstellar is great, yeah.
Yeah.
What? Another fuzzy station right here. Because I think we have already got 2 more fuzzies. No, we need fiber. Need some more fiber. That's what we get here. Head back to the subdeck. Yes, I really enjoy that game. I'm so looking forward spending time here. My daughters, they enjoying it a lot more watching me playing this game instead of Immortal Realms.
Yeah, I could see that. This is definitely a bit more family friendly and colourful and zany.
Yep. I think they destroyed my... Oh no. They destroyed my security station. That never happened to me.
Who destroyed it? The criminals?
Yes, they placed a bomb and I thought it's okay.
Incredible.
I had more to do with my disco.
What? What happened to the Leviathans? What are you paying them for?
Maybe they were off to a donut break or so.
They're all playing bad cop.
Yes. Did they die? No. Great for security, can't even protect itself, yeah. Donuts. Yes, donuts are nice. Oh, another bomb. I had 2 donuts yesterday for breakfast.
Oh, that's very decadent.
Yes, it is. And at the moment, I must say that I do not live very healthy.
I think we've been given a free pass in the COVID era, Patrick. We can basically do whatever we want.
One of your employees has quit.
Whatever
And
gets you through the day, man. Whatever gets you through.
yes. And especially yesterday evening, my wife and I, we were in bed watching some stuff, and then she told me, "Oh, I would love to have some potato chips." So okay, now? Oh yes, but you have to drive to the gas station to get one, to get some. And so I stood up, walked to my car, and drove to the
I
gas
like how
station.
it's a very non-subtle version of the movie Inception, right? Your wife is trying to incept that idea in you by just telling you to do it.
Do their job.
Yeah,
Acceptable work.
definitely incepted me.
Yeah.
And then we had some potato chips.
Story retold. Yes, 26th of March is the release date for this one. PC, PS4, 5, and Xbox. It's coming out on.
Criminals rehabilitated 22 out of 30. What about a black hole drop? I think
Yeah,
that's
let's
a
do it.
good idea. Black hole drop and drop it like this.
Let's scar some of these aliens for life. They'll send them to some sort of metaphysical realm, and they'll never be the same once they come back from there.
That would be awesome. Oh man,
One of your employees has quit.
what's going on here? Why are they so freaked out? Check that. Birth sure feels good.
Oh gosh, yeah. That's chaos.
Yes, but anger, waiting time. Okay, I think we may have to build. The birth is free. Just get rid of the waste. Ah, the waiting time for this thing. Maybe we can build another one. So there is a lot of this micromanagement. You have to. It looks so funny, but you have to be really concentrated in what you're doing here. It's not to underestimate this game, I think.
No, things can get out of hand really quickly.
Yes.
It's quite good. We've been doing a couple of interviews, which will go out around launch with different publications, and I was talking to Chris, who's the creative director at Realm Forge, and he was talking about the idea of organized chaos in Spacebase Startopia. So you can create these very regimented decks with all your activities and your buildings, but then things can quickly go upside down if you don't tend to things. So he's excited to see what people come up with.
Yeah, at one time I forgot to build a fuzzy charging station, and I had everything set up so well. I was so proud of me, and then nothing worked. What's going on? And then I saw all my fuzzies standing there without energy, and then okay, that's it. That was what I forgot.
Oh, one of your employees has quit.
Yes, but I have so many of them.
That's the CEO. And you coming up, Patrick. What's one?
It would be awesome to be the CEO of a space station.
That would be incredible.
That's the coolest job ever. and
King
that
Joker 87 has joined us in the stream. How's it going? Thank you for joining.
hi. It's the same thing when my wife and I we sit there in the evening talking about our day, and she's a nurse, and she told me how many lives she saved, and no, she really helps people, and then she asks me, so how was your day? And I said, well, I made videos of video games.
It's very difficult to explain our industry to people who don't work in it or have a sort of
Yes.
concept of it. Yeah, it's tough to explain it without sounding like you just play video games all day.
Yeah. But the difference, she's working in a hospital helping people with true problems, and what I'm doing is playing
Just as important, Patrick, is what you were going to say, right? Just as important.
just as important.
Yeah.
Oh man. Only two criminals left. And then we finished our tasks. But look at this. This is so rewarding. How this space station looks now. We started with nothing, and now this is a complete world. And you can follow them, you can... It looks like I'm in first person mode, walking around my space station. Seeing all that.
It's such a visually distinctive game, isn't it? It just looks amazing. There's so many different colors and details and things, and
Yeah.
I really, really like it.
So we can see all these sick aliens here. Just like in the real world.
He's got the slow camera track forward. I saw what you were going for there, Patrick. You're trying to make your own film.
Yes, because it was for that strategy guides, you know, and then you need some scenes, and the best way to create these scenes is with the controller, because otherwise you have to tap on W, A, and D, and but with the analog controller you can smoothly fly around a few things,
Yeah,
and that looks a little bit more worthy. Victory! The prison planet.
Nice.
We did it in a way.
Hey, a win's a win. That's what I say.
Okay. Prison planet first contact. I think that's a little too hard for me, I feel. Let's go a step back. Guys, I told you, in 2 weeks we have the release week, and there we will have 2 streams. One, the usual Wednesday stream, and the other one will be the release stream, and there will be a lot of more content and stuff, but today it's just hanging around, because I don't want to spoil that much. I could show you every mission right here, but I don't think that this is a good idea yet.
No, we got to leave some surprises for the people.
Yeah. Oh, we showed a couple of missions that are not in the beta.
To get the fun deck on board this Startopia base up to speed, please the visitors and earn a reasonable amount of energy inside.
That's too.
Command R, commence operations.
So this one. Communication center.
Commander, you've set up a berth. A good idea, considering it's the cornerstone of a sound base of
So
operations.
let's hire. We can also play multiplayer stuff
An
here
excellent idea, because according
against
to our
each
research,
other,
dense clusters of carbon-based life forms such as those
but
found
I
in
haven't
disco
tried
are a
out that.
veritable hotbed of
I'm not
disease.
that multiplayer
Commander, by now
guy.
even you should have understood.
No, I'm the same. I prefer video games to be my sort of escapism.
Very good, Commander. You have hired a celebramer to work in the disco. This fun-loving species will now ensure that the other more introverted
Okay,
aliens
so
get
now
their
don't
money's worth.
forget to build some garbage bots and
Commander, your communication
need a
center is
recycling
impressive. When you
station.
fail, it will allow us to transmit that information out into
Where
the
is
depths of
that?
space even
This
more
is the
quickly.
recycling station.
Commander, good to see that you thought of building essential garbage bots, too. I've seen smarter carbon-based life forms than you fail at that sort of
Deriz
thing.
Wolf said, video games help people with mental health issues, so you are helping people as well. Most of Calypso games I've played are calming. Yeah, I completely agree with that, Deriz Wolf, and it's really nice to hear too. It's yeah, it's a good bit of sort of refuge sometimes when things get a bit tough.
Very soon.
Nah.
Snofford said, so if you run out of space in your space base, is it just a base then? It's almost a tongue twister. We played around a lot with that wordplay in our press releases. It was good fun. Space-based management sim.
I haven't opened the whole decks yet. I'm looking forward once when I will have the whole donut opened. Okay, disco. We need a disco. That's good. Let's build the biggest.
I have to mention the soundtrack too, because I love the soundtrack. I love anything synth related. I'm a sucker for synth stuff. So.
Yes, it is.
fan.
Do you? I really love here retro synth stuff, retro wave.
Yeah.
Do you know that artist Nina?
No, I haven't heard of Nina.
She is a German based in London, I think. German girl based in London, and she has some really good tracks. And she just released a new album where she was allowed to use use sounds and do some covers of the Drive soundtrack.
Oh, nice.
Definitely check her out. Her best song, and I can hear this song over and over, is called Automatic Call from Nina.
I will check that out. I'm going to add that to my Spotify.
Definitely. And I guess you know Time Cop 1983.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think Nina is on that same level as Time Cop, in my opinion.
Oh wow, that's a big call.
And she's very popular. She's very popular.
A couple of because I got into that genre, I think, probably through Hotline Miami. I think that's probably where I got into that. That synthwave sort of stuff, and I love Drive and I love Hotline Miami and artists like Kavinsky, Perturbator, like that dark synth. I'm really into that stuff as well.
Okay,
so, big fan.
I'm more what's the name of this guy? This also is an synthwave artist. I forgot his name. It's more like that. Can I describe it? It has more good vibes. It's not that dark.
Yeah. I'm down for some upbeat stuff as well, but the dark stuff really catches my attention.
Yeah. Well, check Nina out. It's really good. So some nice songs, especially her new album is great. And Automatic Call, I can listen to that song all the time.
Nice. Yeah, I have the Drive soundtrack going
Oh.
constantly. The real human beings, college,
yeah.
the song by College, and
Yes,
yeah,
she covered that song.
Oh, nice one.
On her new album, yeah. And yes, what I wanted to tell you was that we talked about Nicholas Winding Refn before the stream, and he has this series called Too Old to Die Young.
That was the Amazon one.
That was the
I think
Amazon one.
Yeah.
You definitely have to check that series out. Oh my god. I watched the first episode
Demonstrators in this galaxy who
and
sabotage our work.
I thought,
Explosives have been placed on the fun deck.
okay,
You might want to look into that.
okay, it's interesting. It has definitely some vibes of Drive. But yes, I said, okay. And then there was the second episode. And one episode is about 1 hour long, I think.
Yep.
Almost 1 hour. And the second episode is in Spain. Spanish language.
Okay.
The whole episode. So with subtitles. The point is, there is no single word spoken in English.
That the Startopia
Yeah?
Cafe has been completed.
So why not
I would quickly like to point out the increased concentration
synchronize
of
that
oxygen
whole
in the
episode
environment, Commander.
that more people can understand it? But no, the whole episode is Spanish because it takes place in Mexico. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
But that was really hard. And the point is, this series is slow. I mean, slower than slow.
Slower than Drive? Drive's pretty slow.
It is slow. it's so strange. In the second episode, I would just say, are you kidding me? What I'm watching here? Are you really doing this?
Commander,
There is a
He does like his dramatic holds on beautiful imagery a
know,
lot.
there is this scene. There is a police station. In that police station are maybe 3 or 4 guys. The camera is at one point and pans from left to right. So slow. So slow. You cannot imagine how slow. And then it's on the right side, and then there is something going on, a dialogue. And then it pans back. And I was just like, are you kidding me? That was so weird. But in the end, I loved this series for what it was. And
I'm definitely going to watch it. It sounds challenging and it sounds weird, so I'm into that.
it is so weird. There are so many weird. There's one of the Baldwins in, not Alec.
Ah.
There's one of the Baldwins in, and he has such a sick role. Oh my gosh, this is really a challenge. It is art, but it's really good. The main character is played by I forgot his name, from Whiplash. That
JJ.
no, not
No?
the old one, the young one.
Oh, the young. Oh, is it Barry? Someone? Is that his name?
He played in the new Fantastic Four movie.
Yeah. Is it Barry Keoghan? Is that him?
No. Come on, what's his name? Does anyone knows the name out there?
Shout out in the chat if you know this obscure character from Nicholas Winding Refn's Amazon series. We've really gone off on a tangent here, Patrick.
Too old
To die young.
to die young cast. Miles Teller.
Ah, okay. Yep.
More than 10 aliens
Miles
have
Teller.
visited your
Rings a
disco
bell.
already.
And William
I'm always
Baldwin is in
surprised that
it.
you managed to achieve this trivial goal.
I
And
might have.
it's really bizarre. It's so bizarre. You don't have a clue how bizarre it is. Start that series. It's worth it.
I might have to resub to Amazon Prime just to get
Oh,
check
okay.
that out.
Oh, okay. I
It'll
don't
be
know.
worth it. It'll be worth it.
So visitors who dance at disco, energy through starcats, earn energy through black hole drop, earn energy through loot box. Okay, we need a black hole drop, I think. Yes, and loot box lottery. Otherwise, we cannot
Excellent.
earn energy through that. Now we have some energy back, but I'm afraid not enough. Not enough. So we have to wait a little bit.
According to recent surveys, visitors find Startopia quite acceptable overall.
So let's get rid of that waste.
I mean, we're in space though. We haven't really talked about our like space books, space movies, anything
Okay.
space related, I suppose.
Yeah, space related. Space balls.
Classic.
Classic. I'm so glad that they didn't make a sequel.
Yeah, I am too. It should remain a standalone. It's just perfect the way it is.
Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah. I watched it with my daughters.
What did they think?
They loved it.
Oh, that's great.
They loved
great,
it.
yeah.
Oh, they're huge Star Wars fans and space opera fans. Did I mention that I bought them kyber crystals on a chain?
Warning.
Oh, that's cool. Just to wear as like a necklace.
Yeah, a necklace. Yeah, that's a word. Yeah. And their names are printed on that kyber crystal, but in
That's
that
pretty sweet.
yes, but not but in that Star Wars language alphabet. You know, they have this own language
Yeah.
alphabet. Yeah,
Yeah.
and you could tell that company what they should print on the kyber crystals, and then they translated it to that Star Wars language.
Oh, that's cool. That's really cool.
Did you finish the Mandalorian?
No, I haven't even started The Mandalorian, if I'm being perfectly honest. I've been I haven't watched a movie or a series in a while. I've just been playing games.
Oh, okay.
Just fully back into my gaming.
But you know what happens in the last episode of The Mandalorian?
Yeah. I heard about it. Yeah.
Oh my god! When this X-wing landed, it was like I felt the Force. You know what I mean? In that moment, the X-wing landed. I got goosebumps as hell, and I said, "Okay, I can sense it. I can sense it. Now I understand the Force." The Mandalorian,
You got the midichlorians in your bloodstream.
definitely. And then this scene happened, and I felt like I'm 8 years old. No, that was really magical, and it all made. That is really strange. That is something I only tell you guys now here in the stream, because no, I was close to tears. You know, I was pretty close to cry, and because that showed me how important that Star Wars franchise is for me, and how important some characters are, and that these people should really be careful how to treat them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the the intellectual property. You mean like careful what they do with the characters and
Yes, and they were
yeah.
so careful in this moment. Um, that was that was the best thing. As once my older daughter asked me what was the best moment in your life, and I answered her the moment Luke Skywalker got his green lightsaber.
Not the moment you were born. It's the moment Luke Skywalker got his green lightsaber.
Yes, and the funniest thing is, just before that, we had a conversation about her birth. And afterwards, she asked me, "Oh, Dad, what was your favorite moment in your life?" And I said, "The moment Luke Skywalker got his green
That's
lightsaber."
amazing. That is a perfect dad thing to do.
Yes, and she completely understood that. And and then I watched that final episode of The Mandalorian, and my daughters also watched the series, but always one day later. And they asked me, "What happened? What happened? Did you watch the final episode?" And I said, "Yes, I watched it." And I said, "Now I have a new favorite moment in my life."
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Commander, you've managed to generate the required amount of
The
energy for
aliens are
Starkat's
walking
cafe.
through the wall.
A
Is
minor
that
achievement,
normal?
but nonetheless an
Oh,
achievement
haven't
That doesn't sound very normal.
that
But
doesn't
I don't know. Maybe they're special aliens.
maybe let's check out that.
Ah.
I haven't seen that before, but we are still. This game is still work in progress, and I have a build. Because the point is, you cannot use the actual build to stream, because they're constantly improving it. Maybe there is a problem that accidentally happened, and then you download that and you want to stream that game, but nothing works. So I wanted to have a version where I can play all the missions to show them to you. And I asked Realmforge if that is possible, and they gave me a version, and the priority was to make it as stable as possible, but have the opportunity to run everything. So if something weird happens here, that's probably gonna be fixed. This is yeah, it's a work in progress version. And as I mentioned in that brick, the aliens that are inside that brick, they will now have orange outfits, like they are imprisoned. But in this version, it is they still have their street clothes on. That's yeah.
Yeah, there'll be improvements made right up until launch. So lots and lots of stuff is still getting polished and worked on.
Oh, we have to definitely hire some of these guys here, the party aliens.
I do love the little animations for the different species though, like I think it's a Bugathorian down there who with 6 arms, I think it has.
Yeah.
And it's just the little jiggly animation it has, and the dryads are strutting around, and it's really cool how they all have very different, unique animations to them.
Yes, it's this sort of an ant farm game. Just watching your ants, what they're doing all the day.
It is a little bit, yeah. I suppose all strategy and management sims are a little bit like that, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that! That guy's got a great Hawaiian shirt.
Uh,
That blue shirt with the yellow floral pattern. He's ready to party.
I think I lost him.
That's okay. It wasn't that good.
But here are cats. And now you can hear the music that is in the Starcats cafe when you're close enough.
Yeah, the cat cafe is great.
I don't like it because I have allergy problems.
I know Realm Forge are a big cat lovers, and we may have some cat related stuff coming soon. So keep an eye out.
I'm always telling my girls that I fought in a very heavy and huge space war, and we fought against cats because they know they are my arch enemies.
One of your employees has quit.
And
Hey,
I always
They were like the bugs in Starship Troopers for you.
yes, that's right. And
Yeah.
I told them that I fought in that huge space war. They don't believe me, but they like my stories. And the planet I fought on was Kazakhstan. That was
Brilliant.
that was the planet.
I mean, that could probably get into the new Star Wars film.
Kazakhstan. And now we destroyed the planet, and they flew and found a new place on Earth because they look so cute. The people that are not involved in that space war are the best victims.
I wouldn't be surprised if cats are actually aliens. If I'm being honest, they are very odd creatures. They're wonderful, but they're very strange, and they do whatever they want.
Yes, they have a character. That's right.
Yeah. No, they're great. And they're always doing physics experiments, knocking things off tables, and you know,
Do you have
there's
a cat?
evidence.
Do you have?
No, I don't. I wish I did. My living situation doesn't allow me to have pets at the moment, unfortunately. So,
Okay.
yeah. But I've in my life I've had many cats and dogs and all sorts of other animals because my father is a conservation worker, or was. He's retired, but
Okay.
so he was always bringing home injured birds and things, and
Okay.
yeah, our family's a big animal family.
So we have two. But I don't know I have to translate it. Oh no, that was the wrong keyboard. Just a second.
Story
Okay,
retold.
okay.
Ask, are there any cats in the game? There are cats. There's a cat cafe
Yeah,
which you can build. Which
Here.
Patrick just
Yeah,
did a quick zoom through before, but we can show it off again.
here they are. Yeah, we have some small rabbits. I knew that word, but I thought it's the other animal with the longer ears.
Oh, you have rabbits at home.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
see
with
what you mean. Yeah,
two with two rabbits. They have a huge house in front of our house, or in the back of our house, and we have a horse.
yeah. Oh, nice.
But not in our house. we have a place in the next village.
Oh, yeah, a stable and a field and yeah,
Yes.
nice.
Commander, you have reached the
I do miss having animals quite a lot. It's I love dogs and cats and
Okay.
basically
well-
everything.
Oh no, not me. I'm not so. Maybe one day. Maybe one day, yes, but not at the moment. At the moment, I enjoy my time and not taking care of some more life forms, you know.
That's fair enough.
Yeah. So we can boost a little bit the party.
Commander, bombs have been
It's
planted
cool
on
seeing all the different aliens dance moves as well on the disco. They all have different ways they dance and different styles. That, like, I saw the dryads were headbanging.
Yes, the dryads are headbanging, yeah.
That's great.
So
Me
here.
and the dryads would get along very well.
She's performing well.
Yeah.
Nice.
There he is. That's the Hawaiian shirt I was talking about. Look at it. That's brilliant.
Yes. Oh, the bugs are dancing on their shells. Yeah, look at
That's doing shell spins.
Yeah. Amazing.
Commander, that loud bang was caused by fireworks, but from a bomb that
Great.
exploded on the fun deck.
What? Something explode? Oh yes, it exploded here at the Starcat Cafe. That's
Oh
not
no! What
good.
exploded?
Up. That was attack from Kazakhstan.
Oh no! How dare they target the cat cafe? That is just inhuman. Or I suppose they're not human, so it is inhuman. But
An interesting choice, which makes me doubt your sanity just a little, Commander.
I missed the question in the chat. Where are the humans? That was that question. They asked it a lot when we played Immortal Realms. Where are the humans?
wow, I didn't know people were that into humans. I thought you'd want to play as someone else, but
Yeah, but in this game, no one ever asked about humans.
no. In Immortal Realms, the humans are kind of bad anyway, aren't they? They're sort of pretty strong and they want to kill you, so they're not your friends.
Definitely not. No. Oh, it's so cool that I'm in the last act of Immortal Realms. So
Yeah,
happy
that's
to make
exciting,
it.
man.
Yeah, I'm so happy to make it that far. On Friday there will be a VOD online on Console Live. It will be the fourth in a series of Let's Play Immortal Realms on Xbox One. So if you wanna follow me on my journey through Nimir, then check out the VOD on Friday. It's the fourth episode. Okay, so let's head back to this deck. What can we do here? Earn energy through arcade. Have to build that. Energy through black hole drop. They have to build it up. And energy through loot box. There's so many things. Let's open up that bulkhead here. And we have to build up one of these things here. Because the waiting time's starting to increase dramatically. But no, we don't have the money. But yeah. Yet.
I love a good door mechanism animation. Just a big door opening is so interesting to watch, and I love seeing how every developer does it.
I love the doors on in Star Wars because they can kill you.
That's true. It's very true.
It's not just like open it and so is there any door in our planet that can kill you like a Star Wars, a true Star Wars door? The Death Star.
I think I've come across a few elevator doors that could probably do that to you. Those ones that just close on you and you hold it for someone, you put your leg out, and then it just closes on your leg.
Did you see
Commander, you have managed to build an arcade station where simulated
the Family Guy Star Wars movies?
Gosh, yeah, a long time ago. Yeah, the was it something Dark Side?
Yes, that's
yeah,
right.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Morley Games has joined us. Hello, Morley Games. Thank you for coming to hang out.
Hello.
From now on, your visitors can spend
Where
their
is
souls
my
out there. Have fun.
storage? I do not have any. Ah, that's what I forgot. I knew it. This is the last time I stream this game when I'm playing it.
Supply the arcade with even more energy.
Because I need air. I need that crates, but I cannot give them the crates because I do not have a cargo hold. Hello, hope you're both well. Yes, it's okay. I'm feeling quite
Commander, bombs have been transported onto Startopia.
healthy. And I can hang around with you guys here playing Spacebase Startopia, which is very close to become my next favorite Calypso game.
This is the PC version, Morley Games, that we're playing.
Quite acceptable overall.
Yes, the PC version. But I think next month we will have a console version stream. But I'm playing it with a controller, so you can see that it's very easy to handle this game on a controller. So you can have an easy access to the building menu, just like this. And you can select all your stuff, some other stuff, some more, and I cannot do research in that mission. Everything went pretty fast with the controller, and that's important for me because I'm a console player.
Yeah, it's quite an achievement to adapt a strategy game for a controller. It's, you know, they started off on PC, right, with older strategy titles, and there's a lot going on in strat games, and to get all those ideas and mechanics onto buttons is quite an achievement. So
Yeah, definitely.
well done, Realmforge.
And I thought there are other games in the Calypso lineup that are also pretty well and controlling with a controller. I cannot complain. Thrilling black hole drop, soft and gentle, whiplash. Yes.
Just thinking about it, Commander.
Did you ever try a freefall tower?
Is up to you.
No, I'm not an adrenaline junkie kind of guy. I'd just rather not risk my life for a small amount of fun. But
Oh yes. For me, it's okay the adrenaline thing, but for me things have to move forward. You know.
okay, so
Like
straight
roller-
down is not your
No,
thing.
roller
Yeah.
coaster stuff. Okay, it has to move forward. Snufford. So Patrick, because you played Dungeon 3 a few weeks ago, I started to play that game as well. I think I'm almost through the game by now. Have been playing one mission almost every day. Whoa, that's what I'm calling progress.
Does Snofford know that there's 7 DLCs as well for that game? sorry to burst your bubble there, mate, but
Oh, I don't know. 17.
yep.
Oh my god.
Morley Games saying your favorite Calypso game is one of the Tropico games. Patrick's favorite Calypso game is Immortal Realms Vampire Wars, and mine is probably, if I'm being honest, the Caribbean Skies DLC for Tropico.
Okay.
Tropico 6. I really like that sense of humor that that Realmforge have, and they developed that as well. So,
Yeah.
big fan.
This is a space simulation game. Yes! Bobonauta. This is a space simulation game. You have, you can see on the top left, there is that donut-shaped thing. We have 3 decks. This is the sub deck. where most of things taking place. There is a chance for our guests to rest, to clean themselves, to sleep. You can see it right here. And we have something for medical care. Right here. At the moment, it does not run that well. Because talking and playing that game is very hard. We have our recycling station here. Oh, Notchny, hi. You will buy it before release date. Looked like a cool game. Yes, honestly, it starts to become my next favorite Calypso game. Yes. So we probably build a new medical station stuff. So if you buy that game on Xbox or on PC, then you have access to the beta version and you can play some missions right now. Instantly. The Tropico games, they are really cool, but I haven't found the time to play it.
Yeah, they are ones that you need quite a few hours to sink into.
Yeah.
Just to sort of establish yourself.
Yes, you have to start with it, and when you started it, it takes your time.
Warning,
Yeah.
Commander.
Yeah.
Saboteurs have placed explosives on.
But there are some other games I'm playing, not only Calypso games. That also take some time. Yeah, but at the moment I must say that most of the games I'm playing are Calypso games because, yeah, obviously because of the work. But so we can be glad that these games are all you have quite fun experience, and especially, and I mentioned it very often, that old game Dark on Xbox 360.
Yeah.
I played it a lot. I did some walkthrough stuff, a couple of episodes. You can find them on Calypso Live, and I will definitely continue it.
Morley Games just saying he hasn't played enough Tropico 6 because he always ends up playing Age of Empires. Entirely understandable, my friend. Entirely understandable. That Age of Empires is a classic. It's I remember getting the PC version of Age of Empires out of a cereal box in New Zealand.
Okay.
And yeah, they were giving away promotional copies of that and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 out of my Cocoa Pops, so that was quite good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Never played Age of Empires.
Never played?
Nope.
Wow.
Nope. So, earn energy through black hole drop. That looks good. Earn energy through arcade. Use an HED. I think we can only get an HED when we have a factory. Then we can produce them. But this is an optional task. Well, let's try that. Oh, there are some medicine stuff going on. Oh.
Commander, your black hole drop has earned the required amount of energy stipulated in this.
When I'm coming home, I will definitely start watching that Leftover series.
Yeah, I'd like to check that out as well. It's I think you have to be in the right frame of mind, and ever since we've been locked down and the world's gone a bit depressing, I haven't been really looking for too much bleak media. Yeah.
But I'm looking forward for that Snyder Cut also from the Justice League.
It's 4 hours long.
Yeah.
It's,
Why not? And I must say,
2 sessions, I think, to watch that.
I really love Zack Snyder's work. And really, I love the Dawn of the Dead, I love Watchmen, Man of Steel, and now the point, Batman vs. Superman, the Ultimate Edition, is so different from that cinema version. It makes more sense, and it's really good. And Batman vs. Superman, the Ultimate Edition, is my favorite comic book movie. That is
Wow.
so cool. I really, really love this movie. And if you guys don't know it, Zack Snyder made a short movie. I think, don't know, maybe 3 or 5 minutes or so. He made a short movie, only shot on an iPhone. Don't know which model it was. It called, I think, Steam, Snow, Iron. I hope that was the right, but these 3 words, I don't know in which
Which order?
yes. I think Steam, Snow, Iron. Check that out, it's on YouTube. This is a masterpiece. Did you know of that short? Steam, Snow, Iron?
No, I haven't heard of that. I don't know. I have a different relationship with Zack Snyder.
Okay.
I really liked Dawn of the Dead,
Mm-hmm.
and I liked Watchmen. But apart from that, I don't really like his movies very much.
Yeah, that's no problem.
Yeah, it's just not my thing. Like, I didn't like Sucker Punch. I didn't like Man of Steel or Batman vs Superman
Okay.
or yeah, all of his more recent stuff is not my cup of tea. But I really liked Dawn of the Dead's fantastic. That's probably my
Yeah.
favorite of his.
Yeah.
Love that.
Army of the Dead is coming to Netflix. It's from Zack Snyder.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice.
With Dave Bautista and
Oh no.
and the best German actor of all time, Matthias Schweighöfer. That's a joke, but he's in this movie. Matthias Schweighöfer is an actor. He made a movie called Solo Album, and this is a really good German movie. And that was the first time I saw him, and I said, yes, this dude is pretty good. He's really cool. He has a really nice voice. But then he started to make movies and acting in the public, like, he's so fake. He looks just like a fake person. And I met an actor, worked with one actor who played in a movie with him. And I said to him, well, I feel Matthias Schweighöfer is like,
Been transported onto Startopia.
yeah, like a fake person. We had a whole conversation about this, and I said, yeah, and he said, yes, you exactly described this character. And I love Solo Album, and I love him in that movie, but after that, it's just, for me, it is not a serious actor anymore. And there was a series produced by Amazon Prime, I think the series called You Are Wanted, and he is he is the main he plays the main character, and it's so awful, the series.
I think I might avoid that one then.
Yes, this is not a good series, and the worst German actors you can imagine in that that series. But check out, there is another German series, Dark, on Netflix, and that is,
I've heard good things about Dark. Yeah.
oh my god, this is a series. Dark is amazing, and there are so many German actors in there. One of them is obvious because it's a German show, but they're not very popular, so not many people knew them. There's one actress, Antje Traue, and she was had the main role in Pandorum with Ben Foster and Dennis Quaid. and she played Faora in Man of Steel, and she has a role in Dark. And one of the characters in Dark, it's I forgot his name. He was not that popular in German. Not many people knew him. And after the first season of Dark, he made a trip to New York, and suddenly they were two girls um, speaking to him. Can you take a picture? And he thought, yes. He takes the phone and takes a picture of these two girls, and they no, we want to take a picture with you. You are that guy from Dark. And he's, oh, come on, you know me. And it's so weird. I just love the sad Affleck meme that exists because of the bad critics Batman vs Superman got. Yes, that cinema version of Batman vs Superman is not very good. And yes, and that's the point. Martha, I never understood why people took this moment. This moment was so important. Because Batman was down, he had no problem killing people or even killing Superman. But in that moment, and back in the days when I collected the old Batman and Superman comics when I was an 11 or 12-year-old child, I realized in that comics that the Earth Mother of Superman, her name is Martha, and Batman's, Bruce Wayne's mother is called Martha. And I said, well, there must be some sort of a relationship one day. And in that moment, he was close to kill Superman. He said, please save Martha, because he knew Batman is a cool dude, and he knew that his mother is in danger. And that was the moment where Batman found back his old, yes, his old self, where he said, Martha, that triggered something, and he realized this is a dude who also has a mother. And he always saw him as a sort of a monster that is dangerous. And I really, really love this scene because of that. And yeah. And like I said,
I admire your passion for it, Patrick. I wonder though if it's would it have the same impact for people who don't know the comic, like the backstory?
That is, I do not know the backstory. It is just that thing, you know, that Batman hates Superman because he's dangerous, because they destroyed the city and the building of Wayne Enterprises. Bruce Wayne saw his employees dying because of that battle, and now he wants to find some sort of a cure to wipe those Kryptonians from the planet. And and he completely changed because he killed people, and this is not Batman's way. But in the end, when that scene happens and everybody sees and knows and that now at this point Superman knows, okay, he's better than me, he now will kill me, this is my end, but someone has to save my mother. And then he kind of begs him, save my mother. And this is the moment where Batman realizes this is not a monster, this is a man. This is something like a human being. He has a mother, and then he switches back to be the old Batman. And that was so powerful, and you don't need that old comics for that. It's all in that movie, or it's all in Man of Steel and Batman vs. Superman, because Batman vs. Superman is the sequel to Man of Steel. And you only need that to get this moment. And I like the design, and especially I loved Ben Affleck as Batman. He has that vibe of this old animated series. Yeah. Batman was the best for me always because not killing bad people. Yes, but he changed. He changed in a way. Things happened, and now he has to find his way back to his old moral or so. No, I really like that, and
Oh
looking
no, it's
forward.
interesting. You're hearing your point of view because it's. I don't think I've ever heard a positive take on that plot beat of that
Yes,
film.
yeah, me too. But and it's okay. If people don't like that movie, it's no problem, and that's the thing we can discuss about that. If you have a point, then everything is fine. There is a guy I'm following on Instagram, and he's doing movie critics, and
Mm.
a lot of movies he gave bad critics were movies I loved, and I wrote him, man, I love this movie, but I got your points. You have your points, and then everything is fine. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
it's not like, oh,
absolutely.
this movie is shit and points. Okay, but why? Do you have a point?
Yeah, it's all subjective. Reviewing is a very strange thing at the end of the day because it's all art is all subjective, right? It's that's the point of it.
Yeah,
So it's yeah, no, I like hearing the other side of the coin because it introduces new ideas to me that I may not have thought of before, or reshape my own ideas about something. And
yes. I cannot, with my point, I cannot make that movie better for you. I'm sure, but it's I think understanding a few things. Or sometimes people are missing a few lines, and that could twist a little bit their opinions because they maybe missed one sentence or one scene. And that's the danger of having a second screen while watching movies, for example.
yeah, yeah, I definitely turn off all my devices when I sink into a film or a game
Yes,
nowadays.
and that's it. Now let's see. I'm not expecting any surprises from the Snyder Cut. There are so many, and this is another point. So I will switch back to the close session because we are almost done for today. But that's the point. Like with that Batman versus Superman thing, a lot of people were complaining and ranting about Zack Snyder, and suddenly, when Joss Whedon drove Justice League against the wall, everyone was shouting out, "Bring us the Snyder Cut! This is the best thing ever!" And a few weeks before, they said, "Come on, fire this guy!" And now, I don't know. And now everyone believes this is gonna be the best comic book movie ever. It won't be the best movie ever, but I'm looking forward to see his vision. That's all.
Hmm.
I'm not expecting the best thing to come. And very interesting, there is a black and white version of that movie, and I hope it will find its way on the Blu-ray. The Blu-ray will appear in May, and I hope the black and white version will be on that one.
Yeah, I love a good black and white version of a contemporary film like Mad Max Fury Road had its black and white version.
And Logan.
And Logan, yeah, you're right.
Imagine caring for points and reason and logic. All about being a fan. Diablo 2 Resurrected coming to Xbox. Are you happy too? No, because I've never played a Diablo game.
Oh no, we've just lost a bunch of subscribers.
Sorry, guys. No, I never played
No.
Diablo. It's I need more. I think a lot of people would disagree. I need a little bit more story. That things I saw is just leveling, making progress, loot, and stuff.
Yeah, I'm not a big ARPG guy
Yeah.
myself. I appreciate what it did for the industry.
Yeah, definitely,
Diablo,
definitely.
but
Yeah, I can understand why it's so successful. Mad Max Fury Road is a fantastic movie. Yes, and fun fact, I have the camera at home, the model, which they shot Mad Max on. It's
Amazing.
a great camera. I love it. I love it. They shot it on Arri Alexa cameras. This is the A camera and Arri Alexa cameras. They use it for almost every movie. And the other camera was the Blackmagic cinema camera, and this is the camera I own. And I thought they only used it for a couple of shots. But then I met a guy whose mentor was the DOP of Mad Max, and he told me that they almost shot 50% of that movie with that Blackmagic camera because they liked it so much, and it was much smaller than the A camera. It was pretty cool. Yeah.
So when are we shooting the sequel to Mad Max Fury Road on the Autobahn, Patrick?
That's a good idea. We have the gear, we have the talent.
We have the technology.
We have the technology, definitely. No, but it's a really cool camera. So if you guys wanna shoot movies and stuff, and you need a true cinema camera on the used market, you can get this camera for between 400 and 500 euros now. It's amazing.
Wow,
you can start here.
That's a good deal for a cinema quality camera.
That's right. Yes. Okay, that was it for today. Just hanging around. We made a little bit of a progress. We finished one mission, and this one we finished almost.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty satisfied. It was nice that you joined me, Abe.
My pleasure, Patrick. Good to be back on streams with you, man.
Yes, nice. Next week we will have another Warhammer 40k Mechanicus stream with Christian from Casino Games. I'm looking forward for that. Then we will have 2 streams in that next week. It will be our Wednesday stream and the release stream for Spacebase Startopia. Then we will definitely have 1 or 2 guests that can show you that game. We won't get someone from the developers itself, because that will be a very stressy week for them, and they said no, we're not available in that week. But it will be pretty cool. And we will have another German stream this month. It's the last day of this month, Wednesday the 31st. There we will play Tropico 6, I think Caribbean Skies, in our German stream. So make sure to subscribe to Calypso Live, the YouTube channel, because tomorrow there will be the strategy guide part 2 as a VOD exclusive for you guys. Good night, Abe. Good night, people out there. Thanks for joining us. Bye.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.